we're back. Yay.
Hi.
All right, guys, so we made a mistake. Apparently, we reacted to a trailer that a lot of people were very upset about.
Oh.
I had no idea. I just listened to what you guys send me. I get emails of videos to watch, and then I saw my friend Jabby. He made a video, Sadak 2 official trailer, like the most hated trailer of all time. Worst voted trailer ever. And I thought, okay, let me see. Jabby is great. I love Jabby's videos because he explains things. He's very good at explaining everything. And I thought, well, if I watch Jabby, it'll be like catching up with an old friend. So he was in my Appland video, Mom. Remember the Appland show?
Yes.
Yeah, so not the guy that played my boyfriend, the guy's brother. They're brothers in real life, and Jabby is a very famous YouTuber. I'm a huge fan of him, so guys, make sure you subscribe to Jabby. And yeah, so I was excited. I was just confused about what the hell trailer. I just react to what you guys send me. You know, I don't know what to watch. You guys send me a trailer, I react to it. So Jabby made this video, and I was like, okay. But anyway, special shout out to the Patreon of the day, Chris P. You rock. Thank you for supporting me, guys. The Patreons, it's $5 a month, and you can watch live streams every day from me. There's pictures. It's kind of like my own secret page that you can join. So join the Patreon, patreon.com/IWantMyLauren. Follow me everywhere. I Want My Lauren. My main channel is I Want My Lauren. You got it. All right, let's watch Jabby now. Let's watch Jabby.
Wow, this is nuts. Sadak 2, official trailer. I'm not going to watch the trailer, by the way. This is #1 on trending in India.
Oh.
What happened?
I don't know. What happened? Is there an ad right there? Something just happened.
YouTube ads beat
Jabby.
Facebook ads every
Jabby, that was like 2 seconds of the video.
time. Let's face it, Facebook ad costs are going through the roof. Okay. And even when you have...
All right. We'll watch the ad for Jabby because he's awesome.
And I think it has the most downvotes ever. I think this has more downvotes than even YouTube Rewind videos, and those were pretty well disliked. This has to be the first time in YouTube history where something is trending at #1 and is also simultaneously in the millions of downvotes. Way more downvotes than upvotes. What are we looking at, 95% downvotes here based on the gray bar? I thought we could peruse the comments and see what's in there. Probably lovely words. Achara had told me about this trailer, and she was like, do you want to do a reaction? I was like, why wouldn't I? No, that's not what happened. So she did tell me about the trailer, and I was like, yeah, we should probably just not do that. It's not a good idea. And I understand why. I understand people's grievances and their opposition to the trailer. It does make me a tad curious to watch it. Not going to lie. That's me being real with you guys. But I won't. I'm not going to look at it. It seems like this is going to be a film that even reviewers stay away from, because they'll put out a review just for it to get downvoted to hell. It's just going to go... It's like, what do you... This is sort of just done. I do wonder if people would watch this. Like, the internet audience is a little bit different from, like, the film going on. And, I mean, obviously there's a lot of overlap, but I'm fairly certain there's this substantial amount of people that aren't voting on YouTube and aren't commenting and are probably totally open to watching this. I can't say for sure, but I would just imagine.
8
anyway, 3
million
streams,
people.
3 stories, 1
Put it
journey.
down.
Stay tuned for it.
Put down.
Are you gonna watch it? You're going to watch it just out of curiosity. You're going to check it out. You're going to be like, oh, I want to know. I want to know. I searched this trailer only to dislike it and read comments. Who searched this trailer only to dislike? Who wants this trailer to get most disliked video on YouTube? I think it's quite possible this is the most... 8.3 million downvotes. Who all wants 10 million dislikes? Who searched this trailer to dislike? Bollywood no more. We just boycott Bollywood Mafia forever. This is intense. Who searched this trailer only to dislike? Who did search this trailer just to dislike in 2025? And there's 13 upvotes from the future. The dislike button shows how the people are against the nepotism. There's got to be at least a couple votes in there where people just didn't like the trailer. Guys, dislikes is just not enough. Please do not watch this movie. 4 replies. Yes, you are right. 100% right. Cute. Get all the nepotisms. Movie flap. Who disliked the trailer even without viewing it? Proud to be disliker. My girlfriend liked this trailer, and now she is my ex. Take oath with me. We do swear in the name of God that we will bear true faith and allegiance to the real talent of India as by God established them. We will uphold the integrity of Indian talent. And as an Indian... ... I wonder if he's... Hold on. I think he's trolling people. I never pay for entertainment. Anyone are here who want that this trailer got 25 million dislikes? You know, the vote ratio is actually quite interesting. This is actually quite a lot of feedback. It's got 33 million views and 8.3 million downvotes. That's actually significant, because I feel like the average amount of votes contributed to any video you watch on YouTube, even if you look at the votes on this one, it's generally about 10% of the views. I meant 5%. Generally around 5% or less of the total view count is how many votes you'll see total. Here, it's almost a third. I mean, maybe it's closer to a fourth. It's between a third and a fourth. That's a significant amount of feedback. That's a lot of votes for a video. That's just crazy. That's a very passionate amount of votes. I wonder what Bollywood is supposed to do moving forward. Like, obviously, people don't want nepotism to have as strong a hold in Bollywood anymore, right? But But where do you go from there? Because if every movie you have has unknown talent, I mean, it's just a tricky thing. So if every movie you have going forward is unknown talent, are people going to watch it? Obviously, this shifts your dependency from star power to story power. And hopefully that is more meaningful going forward. This trailer is not good either. I would have given one more dislike if there were 2 dislike buttons. Today, I feel sad that I only have 1 Google account for dislike. It seems like they're too scared to release the movie and just somehow managed to cook up the trailer knowing anyways it's going to get the most highest dislikes. It seems interesting to me that this is still trending number 1. Weirdly, the reason why it's trending number 1 is because of how many people are coming back to vote. I wonder how many of these are individual accounts and how many of these are people who have multiple YouTube accounts to increase the downvote ratio. I feel really sad to see such a negative comment section. A film does not involve only 2 people, it involves many. And what about Sanjay, sir? What is his mistake? I respect everyone who support SSR, but supporting one doesn't mean hating others. This is only my opinion. Feel free to express yours. I think that this guy does have a point. But it's tough. He's right. Like, this is something that I think about all the time whenever a show gets canned because of one actor or something. Like, House of Cards got shelved completely. Like, it just got canceled because of Kevin Spacey and the whole controversy around him. Then they went for one more season without him. Roseanne, she had a show that was a continuation of her old show, and she said something on Twitter that got her in a lot of trouble, and so Disney canceled the show. But like, there's a lot of people on that show, not just the actors, but crew members and whatnot. So they managed to bring back everyone but Roseanne for that show just to keep everyone employed and keep that show going in some way. It is a little bit concerning that so many people have worked on this movie and none of them will get their recognition because, well, for obvious reasons. Sanjay Dutt does not deserve all this hate. He did nothing wrong. He even has lung cancer. May God cure him fast, but Ali and others do deserve the hate. I did a little bit of perusing about, I mean, it can't be helped at this point, right? I did a little bit of perusing trying to understand the situation a little bit better, and I think I might do a video talking about what I've learned about the situation with SSR
I thought you were
so
doing
far.
that.
There are some hair-raising questions. I'm not buying into it yet, but like, I am exploring it in an effort to understand things better, and there are just some peculiar things. What I'm wondering most is how long this energy will last, because oftentimes what happens in the States is that people will get excited about something and they'll talk a lot about it. It'll be all over Instagram for a while, and then it just sort of tapers off and people go back to the status quo. Is this like a thing where Alia Bhatt is never welcome back? Is that what people want? They never want her to act again? Is that the objective here? Foxstar Hindi has most liked trailer in the world, Dil Bachara, but also has most disliked trailer in the world. That's actually a very interesting comment. It's coming from the same company. My biggest question is, where do we go from here? Where do we take things from here? Let's set aside Sushant Singh Rajput's case, the ongoing investigation with all that. Like, let's set that aside for a second, because the concept and conversation around nepotism has been going on for a while. Sushant Singh Rajput just sort of catapulted this. I'm wondering what people want to come next. The outrage. Like, what are the list of demands? Because people don't want nepotism, but the thing about it is, when you are in a position where you can help out your friend, your son or daughter or sister or brother, whatever the case may be, if you're in that position, you're trying to help out those closest to you because you can. It's a natural feeling and desire to help out those closest to you. For instance, with the channel, right? Achara is a friend of mine. I didn't audition for the best co-host. I just knew her. I just brought her on the channel. And so she's a friend. And now she's got a substantial following on the internet because I helped a friend out in a way that is nepotism. No one seems to be upset about that. So I understand this is a radically different thing from what is upsetting people regarding Sushant Singh Rajput. I get it. It's that's a whole another level. But the word nepotism keeps coming back, and that's been coming back in conversation for a long time. I watched Fatima Sana Sheikh and Harsh Vardhan Kapoor at a round table conversation, and it came up, how Fatima Sana Sheikh and the other 2 actors at the table all had to, pound the pavement. They had to work their way into that position. Whereas Harsh Vardhan Kapoor was sort of born into it, right? But it seemed to me in that instance, people understood that, if they were Anil Kapoor, they would have helped out their son. If they were Harsh Vardhan Kapoor, they would have taken that opportunity themselves. Does that necessarily make him a bad guy? Again, setting aside Sushant Singh Rajput's unfortunate event, that it's hard to talk about. Setting that aside, do you just cast out everybody who can benefit from nepotism? Because again, outside of the film industry, nepotism is everywhere. It's just a thing. It's everywhere, and it's a natural way of doing things because people want to help out their family, they want to help out their friends, they want to help out those closest to them. What's not clear to me is what people want, what they're hoping for exactly. Because I don't think you can kill nepotism. I don't think there's a way to just end it. I'm kind of rambling. I'm going to stop. This was an interesting situation here. The comments are a lot of repeat comments, just people saying pretty much echoing the same idea over and over again. If there was nefarious, malicious acts involved in Sushant Singh Rajput's passing, I absolutely think that those people need to be brought to justice. I'm confused about this. Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments and help me understand this, and if it's a good thing that this is happening like this. Because what is the next step? That's what I keep coming back to. Is okay, so who else do you kick out from Bollywood that has benefited from nepotism? Who else do you disown? Who else's posters do you give up? Who else's movies do you burn? Who else is who else do you stop paying attention to because they benefited from nepotism. Because it's almost like you'd have to get rid of half of Bollywood if you got rid of nepotism. If anyone who benefited from that, just suddenly has to stop working. Your one is because of how many people are coming back to vote.
All right. What did you think, Mom?
I'm trying to remember the video.
It was the one where the guy in the cab and he like looks back at like his life and he has like the thing and then there's like
the show,
a girl and a
was
guy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why so many people are angry about this Sadak 2 trailer? I don't really get it. I thought I guess Jabi's going to make another video about it. He was just reacting to the fact that it's the worst trailer ever, which I had no idea. And my question to you guys, how do you know if something's bad like that? Now I'm terrified. I'm like, wait, if people email me a video to react to, how do I know if it's a bit, it's a bad video or not?
Well, everybody has their own taste.
I know. What do you think about this nepotism thing? I mean, I feel like I have a lot of friends who benefit from nepotism. I wish you were a show mom and could have got me into more jobs. Why didn't you give me some nepotism, Mommy? Jesus, why are nobody in our family able to help me become Bollywood famous?
It works both ways. A lot of times famous parents don't do anything for the kids.
I know, that's true.
And they end up very sadly, depressed and thinking that they can't compete with their parents and they're not as good as their parents.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's all relative.
It's all relative. Yeah. Sometimes like the Barrymore family, I mean, they're awesome. It's all and they're all very talented too. Or Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas is also very, very talented. And same thing with, what's his name? Ben, the guy who just died, his dad just died, Ben Stiller. Jerry Stiller's son. I think there are some cases where nepotism definitely works, and there are other cases where you're like, okay, well, you see the kids, and you're like, all right, I don't know about this one, but I think Jabi has a good point to say that there was a whole crew involved on this movie and a whole cast and crew, and I get that, and I got a lot of nasty messages when I reacted to this trailer, so I just wanted to clear this up, but now I don't really still understand it, guys. Let me know in the comments below. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And check out Jabi Koay. His info is in my description. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.